We are live. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Red Cup Review with your host, Rob Banks and Baz. Red Cup Live. How's everybody doing? It's Saturday night. Normally, we've been going live on Fridays. It's good to see everybody. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, but there's a reason why you should subscribe to the channel still and not unsubscribe, and we'll get to that in a little while. Baz, how you doing?
Oh, man. Am I still on a delay?
Yeah.
God damn it. Guys, how do you hear this? Am I like on a delay after
Yeah, we're gonna leave up to chat to determine that in the chat. If you guys notice a delay between the two of us, let us know.
Shit. Then...
you could always bounce on and come back off. Danny Lee, what's up? James Belk, what's up? If you are in the chat, please let us know you are here. Welcome. As always, go and check out this page, and it's going to be super important in the very near future on Facebook, Official Red Cup Review the Rebellion. You got to go and join that page, because if you want to stick with us in the future, you're going to want to be there first. Now, Baz, how was your week? Do you have any pickups?
Here we go. Found this baby at GameStop. This is the ceremony.
Nice.
For this guy to be made for a long ass time. He comes with a lightsaber. He comes with the blaster helmet. You know, the training. So comes with a tablet. I guess these are like face. He's more based the Luke Skywalker from the Marvel comics than any cover.
Nice.
The cover for Marvel comics, Star Wars is awesome. Can't go wrong with it.
Hold on a second, Baz. I got to remove you from the stream. I'm going to put you right back on. Okay. You there? Yeah, because I'm getting a mad delay and you're very pixelated for some reason. Yeah.
Still delayed?
All right. So anyways, it's saying that you're lagging. The guys in the chat is saying you're lagging. You could always log off, log back on, whatever you got to do. Try that. Any other pickups this week?
I'm logged.
All right, cool. So I'll jump to one. That's cool. Now log off, log back on. All right, cool. Excuse me, gentlemen. On my end, I have a few pickups this week, and normally I don't really even have that many. I got my Billy Tucci finally Zombie Sama. Remember back in April when we had Billy Tucci on, and he sent over his graphic novel signed by Billy and the artist of the book. This is Zombie Sama. This is the exclusive hardcover. I got the exclusive hardcover of all the hardcovers, and they got the art in there. So I can't wait to read this. Haven't read it yet. And obviously came with the stretch goals that we reached, which was a Tucci's Trooper. I believe it's a magnet, and then like a Zombie Sama card and a Zombie Sama sticker. I believe those were the three stretch goals that they hit with that. So awesome. Thank you, Billy. And you'll be back on the show in some shape or form before the end of the year. If Billy Tucci can't come on this year, which we're going to try and get him on in a few coming weeks, because it's crunch in countdown time for us here on YouTube. We'll get to that in a minute, though. Other pickups I had this week. Hold on. Baz is going to be added back to the stream. Let's see how he's doing. Baz? Now he's trolling.
What's up, man? Am I?
Yeah, I think so. Your screen quality is
still lagging.
Yeah, your audio is mad lagged, but your video quality is much better. Anyways, I gotta get rid of this. Again, bam, back to comments. Okay, what's up, Joseph M? What's up, Film Cave? Rob, just a fan. James Belk, Frankie Fearless. Okay, yeah, he says he's coming in a little choppy. All right. So here's another pickup that I had this week that just came in today, actually, and the review goes up tomorrow, and that is the Mezco Classic Wonder Woman. And a lot of people are already saying she looks disgusting. She looks horrible. It's a Hasbro figure. It's the worst thing they've ever seen. I think she displays like a monster. If I had to do a real quick Red Cup review for you guys, the arm articulation is still single jointed, so that's a big thumbs down. The waist articulation, there is none at all. There's no swivel and there's no ab crunch. They should have at least had the swivel. That was a huge miss. The knee articulation is great, though. It goes all the way back, right? So she could even kneel down. It's like they were talking about improving the female's arm articulation, and they actually improved the knee articulation. So it looks good when it's straight down like that, right? You can barely see the seam, and then it goes all the way back 90 degrees. Her weapons are awesome. They all go in her hand nice. She comes with an extra lasso that's articulated. The cape is posable. You know, she looks dope as hell when she's standing next to the other league members. So I like her. She displays really great. Yeah, man, the cape is great. So if you're going to display her if you're just going to display her and have her posed up like this, it's an awesome figure. If you're going to mess with her and do photography and all that.
Regal, dude.
Yeah, people are like, oh,
Beautiful.
the colors make her look stupid. She looks cheap. I'm like, you guys are out of your damn mind. I don't know what the hell they're saying.
They're not fans, man. They're not fans.
You know, there's the face sculpt really like tight and up close there. So she looks dope as hell, man. And the hands hold the weapons really tight. Man. And here's the shield.
Extra thick.
Extra thick. Yeah, word.
Is she, though? Turn her around. Let's see.
Extra thick on the butt side? Nah, butt's a little on the flat side. No, you can see the curvature right there. Yeah, you can see a little curve right there. She's got a little coolie muscle going on.
She's
got to hit the squat. Needs to do the squats. Ryan, a gentleman by the name of Ryan Bacciocchi. I don't know how to say his last name, but that's the dude that bought the '89 Batmobile from me, and this is the first time I think I'm seeing here. So, hey, welcome, man. Thanks for joining us. What's the origin of this thick thing? People advertise to the letter K. Thick. I don't know if this is the same thick you're talking about, but thick as in thick women's tushies. I don't mean to take over the show and not have Baz on, but I'm going to do my last pickup of the week. Like I needed any more. This just came in today. As Baz would say, Jake Skywalker came in. Listen, I could take a joke, man, and run with it. But he's a great figure. He looks great. He displays fantastic. The figure actually makes me like the figure is so good that it actually now makes me disappointed that this wasn't in the movie more. Like it took this figure to be as cool as it is to make me look at it and mess with it to go, damn, I wish we would have had more of this in the And I'm a fan of the last.
He would have been more of that version of the movie if he was written correctly.
But he's great though. The figure is really great. It displays really nice and well and stuff. And his
James Bell, creepy uncle, creepy uncle who sneaks into his little nephew's room in the middle of the night with a murder weapon. I can totally relate.
So his arm, which is pretty awesome. I haven't really seen this too much for a hot toy. Actually goes all the way across, and he could touch his other shoulder. So if you wanted,
isn't that a dad?
Oh yeah, he's dad. You could have him do his brush off. You could have him actually cross his arms, not arm over arm, but you can have his arms pretty much crossed this way. But he looks better with the Return of the Jedi saber. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I'll probably take my Return of the Jedi saber and put it on him and see what it looks like. But as of right now, I'm totally sold on him. I like him. I'm probably gonna have him fighting Kylo Ren with maybe like Rey in the background or something. However I display them. But this figure also has its issues. The base is not. The base looks great, but it's not a great base. So you'll have to wait for the review for that. And I forgot this. This was last weekend's pickup. Kind of not really a pickup. Good friend of mine sent these to me, and you guys know him too, but I can't tell you who he is. And sent me these reaction figures for They Live because he knows how much of a They Live fan I am. And the review for that is up as well. And I really strongly suggest you guys go and at least checking out the beginning of that review because I put a shit ton of stuff into that review, like editing and all that. And the paintwork on these faces is actually pretty awesome for a 3 3/4 inch figure. It's not sloppy at all. So they look really great.
Nice.
I love this. I love the magazine.
I remember when I first watched this movie, it was with my stepfather, and he goes, see how this movie is? That's how it is in real life. This is real. And I was like, what are you talking about? Now I'm like, holy shit. My stepfather knew what was up.
Yeah, word. That movie was a documentary, man. And speaking of a documentary,
That's what Piper said.
Through it right now with the YouTube issue that everyone.
Holy moly!
Nick Knack is also with us. Nick Knack, I love you, bro. It was good talking to you today. Okay. Who else is in that thing? Let's see. Nice figure, but 3 Mezcos equals 1 hot toy, which is better. Move for a collection if you're on a budget. Yes, but if you like the 6-inch figures, then I totally agree. I only do Mezcos and hot toys and nothing else. And I'm not the type of guy that just collects to collect and collect and collect. So I do hot toys and Mezcos, but I don't collect every Mezco. I only collect the stuff I like. And I don't collect every hot toy. I'm very, very, very picky with the hot toys I pick up. So that's how I kind of maneuver around that. Okay. How much were they? The They Live reaction figures were sent to me, but I think they retail for 17 or 18 a piece, which is a bit much, but you can only get them online. They were made in limited quantities. They're not mass produced. So it's they're like really niche. And go check out the video because the artwork on them is dynamite. I wouldn't even open them from the package. If the package didn't come dented and messed up, I would have just pinned them right to the wall inside the package. That's how nice the packaging looks. So it's like you're kind of buying something for the wall, kind of. Think of it that way. Hello, Baz?
All right, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but we can't even hear you or see you. You're
stuttering. Check out this guy.
Oh, look at that.
Marvelous. That's with the Anthony's.
Don't say what it is.
Customs,
don't say what it is.
Oh.
Don't say what it is. Don't say what it is. Just look at it. It's awesome. It's just an awesome thing.
It's awesome. There you go. Because I've been talking about this for months. It's finally came. So whatever.
That is awesome, though. That's a really awesome head sculpture pickup. Right? I think you made a huge. I think you made a great pickup there, and I almost makes me want to go and buy that beast from my Mezcos and do that.
Yeah, that other head sculpt was crap.
Well, because you're not a fan of the yelling stuff, yelling beast, right?
Even still, it wasn't that defined. The paint on it wasn't that great. Yeah, I know. I get that shit all the time.
A beast is mad smart, so I would take that.
There you go.
No, he's Diesel, so what the fuck? I would take that running. Are you kidding? People compare me to Cuba Gooding Jr. White. I'd like to be compared to Beast. So, anyways, all right.
Well, he won the Academy Award, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Nice, yeah. And I'm probably going to have to win one, too, if I pull off what I'm hoping to pull off in the coming months with this channel. Okay.
All right, so does everybody, do we need to recap what's going on with COPA and the FTC, or does everybody know?
Yeah, let us know what you guys are up to. And if you guys don't know exactly what's going on, Baz will give you a quick rundown, and then I'll tell you where we're headed. Kind of. I can't completely tell you where we're headed, but we'll kind of let you know.
Do a quick rundown?
Yeah, do a quick rundown.
Okay, the FTC sued Google. Basically, YouTube is a part of Google. They sued them for data collection of minors, children 13 and under. They had to pay out $170 million, YouTube. So now, basically, we're liable for our own videos now. Take it off. Take the rest, Ron.
Right. So basically what YouTube is saying is that if you create content, you can label it for kids or adults. If you mislabel it, you face fines from the FTC for up to $43,000 per video. Do we need to delete all of our channels? No. But what I will do is if you have a channel is I would set it to private. I would set all your videos to private mode and wait and see how this plays out, because one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to be a big nothing burger, and it's going to be what my wife says, and she told me to say this to you guys. She thinks it's going to be Y2K all over again, where it's a big panic, and then they figure it out, and everything's back to normal as business as usual. I was talking to Frankie Fearless earlier in the week, and we think it's about following the money and about YouTube maybe changing as a channel completely. Like maybe YouTube's in like this kind of morphing where it's not going to be creator centric no more. You're going to have the big guys at the top. They're going to be able to get away with it because they're going to have the lawyers and the means to do so. Then you're going to have the people at the bottom that are kind of weeded out. Amazon did the same thing a few years ago. I used to sell on Amazon. I still do sell on Amazon, but I used to sell a lot more. And what happened is that Amazon really crushed the small guys in order for them to have everybody go by like fulfillment by Amazon. And it killed like a lot of small business owners so that they can get more of their own market share and more people to go to them. I think YouTube is kind of going the same way. They could possibly going towards original programming and teaming up and doing their own streaming thing and all that other nonsense. So I think YouTube's in like a transition period where it's going to come out of our hands and be more of like a corporate thing, right?
I totally agree. This is just a means to an end.
Yeah. Rob Banks went corporate, but he didn't go that corporate.
So if you label your videos kids only and somebody at the FTC looks at your video and decides that you mislabeled it, then you're liable.
Yes. Now, if you label it made for kids, this is what happens. You label your channel made for kids, you have nothing to worry about. You lose comments, likes, notifications, the bell, and the community and fan interaction. Okay, you just get to put your pit posts up. So let's say Red Cup Review says we're going to be for kids. Now, we know we're not for kids, but we say we're going to be for kids. You guys can no longer interact with us at all. You can comment on any of my videos, like the videos, and you won't even know when I'm going live. You won't even know when I put a new video up. Like I say, hit the bell so you know when it's up. You won't be able to know that. You'll just have to periodically search for me and see if I'm up there. Then there's
hold on. What happens? What happens? Say we make our videos for kids only, but then we're talking about like drug use or we're cursing. What's the next step in penalizing us for that type of behavior?
YouTube will probably. There's nothing they haven't said anything about that, but they said that YouTube will give you a strike. Right. If you get too many strikes, they take your channel away and crush your videos and all that.
Yeah.
You get stuck with the rug. If you label it for adults, I'll just label it for adults. If you label it for adults and say anything or show anything that a kid might remotely be interested in, you will get a strike against you. For instance, Baz, we both know what the Fearless channel puts up, right? And what the Fearless channel is all about. Well, the Fearless sometimes on their thumbnails uses the Punisher skull because it's Fearless with Frank Castle. He got a demerit for that because the Punisher skull is a Marvel property and it could be considered kid-friendly. And his channel has nothing, and I mean nothing to do with kids. It could be as simple. The YouTube algorithm could potentially pick you up. If me and Baz and Nick Knack were laying drywall, and we were building this, and we were on YouTube doing a how-to, and we said, hey, could you imagine being on the Death Star, being a bunch of stormtroopers and building there? The YouTube algorithm could pick up the word Star Wars, Death Star, stormtroopers, and you can get a strike. So that's where we're at. Now there are other options.
That affects just say the average run-of-the-mill movie reviewer also.
Yes, it affects anything and everything that could even mention anything having to do with pop culture, reviewers, everything.
Yeah.
Yes. So I got in touch with my buddy over at Sideshow, and I'm trying to figure out what Sideshow is going to do. Hopefully, he'll get back to me in the next week or two. About what they're going to do about their YouTube channel and how they're going to figure things out. They already commented on the fact that they don't care that it's an adult collectible. There is nothing different to an FTC guy between this $240 or $230 for this and a toy that's you can buy in Walmart or something. There's no difference because from 10 feet away, this looks like Luke Skywalker, and Luke Skywalker is for kids. Period. So there's that. You can also set your channel to adults only, which would be 18 plus. And if we do that, we lose monetization, which doesn't mean anything because I make nothing on this channel anyway. And what else? You set it for 18 plus. Something else happens. I forget what else happens if you set it to 18 plus. But it's a really gray line. So guys are going to be jumping ship. You're going to be having guys going to Twitch, guys going to Facebook only, guys going to Instagram, guys going all over the place. This is going to splinter all the communities, right? The problem is that you think that the FTC is going to stop with YouTube. They are going to go after every platform one by one. You're going to start at the top of the pyramid, which is YouTube, and you're going to make your way over and over and over. So this is going to impact everybody in the coming years. Follow the money, everybody. You talk about Baz mentions They Live and it being a documentary. Follow the money. They want to have their pockets filled too, so they're going to go after everybody to get their piece. Okay.
And then also, I heard that YouTube said that they reserve the right to actually delete any channels that are not deemed friendly.
Yes, which is another weird thing because it's like you start up a channel, you have 500 subscribers or 200 subscribers, and you're like, oh, I made in 6 months, I got to 200. Well, now that might not be viable. They might just turn around and say, we can't make money with you, right? Normally, it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched minutes in a year. That's 240,000 minutes you have to have logged in before you can become monetized. If you don't hit that number, you're not monetized, you're not commercially viable. YouTube can get rid of you arbitrarily. You can just wake up one day and your channel is gone. So it's splintering the community. People are running and hiding all over the place. Now I have a plan. Yeah, it is an infringement on free speech, but we all know how free we really are in this country. Go watch a George Carlin stand-up if you really want to know how free you are. So that says, oh, wait, hey, Kyle's with us. Hey, dudes, have a great show tonight. I'm prepping for DesignerCon next weekend. It's crunch time. Word up, as it is for us too here. It is big time crunch time with us here. And
just like George Carlin said, the children, fuck the children.
Yeah, right. He's not going to attack the children. They're not going to attack the children, are they? Yes, they are. So, yeah, I can't even have the kids on the channel at all anymore. They can't show up. They can't be heard. I made all my kids' videos with my kids. I either marked them for kids or hid them and set them to private. So this is what I'm going to do. Setting all of my videos, this countdown time, right? We have 6 weeks until January 1st when all this hits. That's 6 more weeks with us here if I go live every week. That's why you guys got to go and join the Facebook page, and you got to keep an eye out for when I periodically go live with it, not just live here, but live maybe on my own within the next few weeks to let you guys know little by little what we plan to do here. Because there is a plan in place.
Why don't we just go live on Facebook?
Well, we may have to for the time for the time being. That I have a plan. I'm going to discuss with you the plan after the show, Baz. So I don't really want to go too late, so I can talk to you about what the plan is. Can't let everybody know what the plan is just yet, but there is a plan in place, and it may seem beneficial to you guys. It may seem not so beneficial. That's up in the air. We'll see where it goes, but we're not going to do anything just yet. Okay, so say they use some poor guy as an example and penalize him $50,000 and he can't pay. What then? You go to jail. They take your house. And it's not just $50,000. It's $50,000 per video. So it's $50,000 for, if you have 1,000 videos, that's $50 million or $5 million or $200 million or some shit, whatever the math comes out to. So, yeah, it's big time. So if I mark this live video for kids, and not for kids, and there was an advertisement on here, and it was after January 1st, I lose my house. That's where we're at.
This is such bullshit. It's YouTube who was data mining, and now we're the ones who are going to fucking pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And yes, the FTC can hit Instagram and Facebook also. Yes, they can. Hey, Lago, what's up? Thanks for joining us. So they're going to go after everybody systematically. Now, YouTube is placing the blame on us. YouTube said in multiple videos, there's mad videos out there. Forget the YouTubers. There's other videos with FTC guys, actually chairman, talking about this. It's going to be fish in a barrel. YouTube is the barrel. We're the fish, and they're the gun. That's what the chairman actually said at a press conference. They're just going to start taking guys out, period. So there's that. Then there's other YouTubers laying it out better, maybe more eloquently than I am. Let's see. They're going to go after everything. Follow the money. It's going to be, I ran. Okay, think of it like this. We're hunkered down in YouTube and we're taking fire in the trenches. And we're like, all right, pull back. And we pull back to, let's say, Twitch. And we're holding down Twitch for like 6 months to a year. And there's going to be a mass exodus to Twitch. And then Twitch is going to become just as big, right? And then Twitch is going to get its legs taken out from it, and so on and so on and so on until they own everything. But there's a way around this, and I will be developing this over the next few weeks with Baz and a few other people putting our heads together like asses, and what two dicks put their heads together, make an ass out of themselves. However it says, however that thing goes. Like saying that goes like that or something. Why don't you put your two heads together and make an ass out of yourself? You know,
that was from Easy Money.
Yeah, word. Okay.
The bald guy and the mannequin.
Anyways, so that's what's coming down the pipe. If anybody has any questions, write it in the chat and we will address it. We will want to move on though and not just go doom and gloom. So for those of you that have seen this, I'm gonna leave everybody with this. For you YouTubers out there that I don't have a direct contact to, but that do run in my circle, guys like the Darth Castle guys. Well, I already talked to PJ, I already talked to Ryan, Justin's Collection. Any of these other guys out there that watch the show or happen to stumble upon this, get in contact with me and we'll talk. Put it that way. Anyways, I like the fucking action figure. A-Team. Yeah. So we're gonna, yeah, exactly. Like the action figure A-Team. Yeah, James Belk, you know, he's quick. James Belk is quick because he actually put a nice picture up of us, us. It's kind of like us. I said, that's it. Doom and Gloom's coming for the advertisement for the show. And he put a picture up of the Hulk and Iron Man with the glove snapping. And he's like, nope, we're going to snap back. Don't worry. We're going to snap back at them. So that's really awesome that he did that. So that's very cool. Did
you watch Nick Knack's video?
Yes. I watched Nick Knack. I suggest everybody go and watch Nick Knack's video because that was his farewell. That was his swan song. And it was very touching. It made me angry. Anytime somebody messes with Nick Knack, I get angry. And it was kind of rough, man. It was a rough watch.
Yeah, man. I was like, God damn. They got me. I actually felt emotion a little bit.
Yeah,
once.
For once.
Yeah.
Dark hole that is your heart.
I felt something. And then it quickly faded, but there was a spark. And I love when he goes, what kind of a world do we live in when a man can't talk about action figures on the damn internet?
That's all you had to do, right? Was reference the 89 movie.
Yeah, so.
But so anyways, moving along, we want to get into the cool part of the show now. Right, so we also have advertising. We're going to be talking about The Mandalorian. Now, Baza, have you or anybody in the chat seen The Mandalorian? If you're in the chat, let us know what you think of the show. I thought it was fantastic. I don't know what Baz thought of it, though.
Man. Holy shit. This is what I've been waiting for, man, from Star Wars.
Oh, my God. I knew you were trolling me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, I freaking loved it, man. I even like, some people are complaining about the score. I like the score, man. It's kind of like has like a little 70s flavor to it.
Yes.
Which, it harkens back to like that's when Star Wars was at its peak. It fucking, I was sold. That battle scene with the IG-11, man. I was fucking sold. Once that happened, I was like, okay, I'm fucking in.
Yo, when they showed them peeking over, when they showed him peeking over the cliff with the scope, and it looked like the Alamo, right? Like very, very old West, man. It was so freaking well done. If I had a comment about the music, because you had just mentioned that, the music, I noticed that one thing is, here's my two critiques about it. First of all, the episodes are too short. The second episode is only a half hour long. The first episode was 40 minutes. Second episode was a half hour. That's kind of beat because I just wanted so much more because there are only 8 episodes. That being said, you do notice that John Williams is not there. You do notice. I noticed it. Like, okay, like something different. So I kind of like that it was very different. But there are certain things that make Star Wars Star Wars. This is like in my own psychosis, and John Williams is kind of married to Star Wars in my mind, at least over the end credits or something. That said, Big Vel actually said something while we were watching it. She said, is that the Rocky theme? And
it's very 70s.
Yeah, when he was riding on the that land piranha, spoilers, when he was riding on like that land piranha looking thing, there's like a very, very Rocky-esque, Rocky meets Star Wars kind of thing going on with music. So
did you see the Salacious Crumb creatures getting roasted on a spit?
Yeah.
That was great.
Cordarian space monkeys, I think they're called, or something like that.
Mhm.
It was cool. It had the right amount of subtle little references. All right. Did you catch the two almost back-to-back Star Wars Christmas special references right in the beginning?
Life Day.
Life Day,
When
yep,
he
that was
wanted to
the
celebrate
second
Life
one.
Day.
And the first one was when he comes out and he has that prong, his blaster rifle, which has electric shock on it. In the Star Wars Christmas special, when you first see Boba Fett, he actually fends off like a dragon of some kind, or some kind of like space serpent with that thing by prong. And it was kind of like that. It reminded me of that scene, where he's like kind of hanging out at, like, because in the cartoon he's doing something where he's either riding the back of some kind of monster and he's poking some other monster with the staff and shit. So I thought that was really cool.
Okay, so when he takes the bounty from the client, that guy who has former stormtroopers as his bodyguards,
Yes.
He pays him in Beskar steel.
Yes.
And then he takes that Beskar steel to a blacksmith, a Mandalorian blacksmith, and they melt it down and they create like a piece of his armor.
Yeah.
On his shoulder or something.
Paul,
so was that Beskar steel? Is that what Jango Fett's armor was made of?
Might have been. It's a good point there, because I know that the Beskar steel, I think, can deflect lightsaber blasts as well, lightsaber blades. So what I thought was really cool about it was it reminded me like D&D. Like he was upgrading himself. Like he leveled up in that scene kind of too, So that was pretty awesome.
Maybe that guy, the client, who I've read somewhere that he's like an or he's loyal to the Empire. Maybe that's where the First Order kind of like grows out of. Maybe they're going to show us that.
That's
the birth of the First Order.
Because Patrick, my partner at work, had mentioned that. He was like, dude, he's like, you don't think that's going to be the seeds for what becomes the First Order? Like that room, not specifically that room full of guys, but like them going into hiding and kind of trying to regroup themselves and all that. So I was like, yeah, man, it's totally yes. And Ryan says the dude had an Imperial necklace. Yes, he did.
Also, the Doctor. I think the Doctor is a clone. Somebody found some sort of symbols that looked like that they were from Camino, who was the planet of the cloners. And of course, a spoiler. We're talking spoilers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the bounty at the end turns out, surprise, a baby Yoda at the end of the show. So he found what? A toy Yoda. So the Doctor wants that creature, Yoda-like creature, alive. So what do you think? He wants to clone? He wants to clone a bunch of Yodas?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's not a damn. I did not think of that at all. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
What sucks is that it's they said that it's 50 years old. So it's a friggin' infant for 50 years. That's pretty shitty.
Well, Yoda said that when he was a teenager, he was like around 90 or something like that.
Yeah.
So apparently that kid's going to, in the next 40 or 50 years, he's going to, grow like 14 years or 13 years. I've got to run. Take care, all. Yeah, I'm putting this up. My man. All right. Take care, buddy.
Hang in there, Nick Nack.
Hang in, man. Hang in. Hang in. Hold on. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now with my like little tight circle of YouTubers, is like, hold. That's where we're at. We're at hold right now.
So I'm excited, man. I'm all in. I'm back in.
Just wait till you see the second episode, dude. The second episode is just as cool as the first in a different way. It's like it's got like a couple of fight scenes, and there's like new characters and stuff. It's dope.
Okay, this is what happens, right? When you get the right creative people on Star Wars. When you get Dave Filoni, the guy behind Clone Wars, which is, I mean, there's some episodes of Clone Wars I like better than some of the fucking movies.
Okay.
And Jon Favreau, the guy who started the Marvel U. So, not surprising. Yeah. Stop, hiring flavor of the month that turns out bad, like, the guys who ran Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, they're off too anyway. They're done.
And don't hire people because they have the right politics, same politics as you, or gender. Hire creative people, the people that love Star Wars, that know Star Wars. Okay, cut the shit. This is a very important franchise in the history of the goddamn world. This is the modern myth right here. Yeah, whatever.
I'm just trolling you. I agree. I agree. I've liked pretty much everything so far. And I think The Mandalorian's just dope as hell. It totally reminds me of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in space. It's great.
At first I was thinking, why didn't they just do fucking Boba Fett, man? Why not, right? But now I'm like, you know what? There's more freedom in just having this new character,
Yeah.
So we get to learn about this new guy.
Yeah, it's cool.
A blank slate.
Cool. I'll tell you what, I'm sure Hot Toys is really loving the fact that this show ended up being a hit, because everybody and their mother on the message boards was like, oh, ordering mine. Oh, my God, I got to have it now. So I'm still holding off, though. I'm still holding off.
I was looking at the Black Series. That's my version.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not going to get I'm not spending $200-something.
Yeah. What you call it? Yeah, so we both love it. Huge thumbs up. Can't wait for you to see the next one. Maybe we'll discuss the next episode next week or something. Okay. Anything else going on this week before we jump to Sideshow, Collectibles, and new stuff that's coming out?
Hold on. What was this guy saying? Ryan Bacciocchi put that up?
Hey, we love what you do. We want you to do your thing in the Star Wars universe. Person does their thing. Yeah, it's not Star Warsy enough. You're fired.
Yeah, that's kind of like when Kathleen Kennedy hired those guys who did the Lego movie, and they completed about, from what I heard, 90% of the friggin' movie. Then they, I guess, decided to watch some of the dailies, and they didn't like what was going on, so they fired them. And then Ron Howard had to come in and refilm the whole damn thing, and so.
James Belk, are they going to release a new figure every time he gets a new piece of armor? Probably.
That sounds like a winning strategy.
Pretty much. I can tell you guys this much. Wow, I have a stink bug right here. Imagine that. You little son of a bitch. Hold on, guys. Baz, take over for a second.
Yeah, so I haven't seen episode 2. I'm going to work on that tonight. I'll probably watch that. The only thing is now, with the Disney Plus, what's next after the Mandalorian? From what I hear, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series doesn't film until next summer, I believe.
Yeah, no, the next thing to come out is going to be a Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Oh, okay. That sounds kind of cool. I saw some of the designs.
You're going to have Falcon.
Some of the costumes.
You're going to have that, and then I think you're going to have
Zemo. They're actually doing a Zemo truthful, somewhat to the comics.
Yeah,
giving him a mask.
There you go. You'll have your Zemo.
They have an evil Captain America. A lot of people are mistakenly saying, "Oh, that's U.S. Agent." No, there was an actual storyline during when Bucky was Cap. The 1950s evil Captain America came back. You remember that?
No.
Ed Brubaker.
Oh wait. Nah, man, I forgot.
He fought
so long ago.
Yeah, he fought an evil Captain America that was in continuity in Marvel in the 50s. He came back somehow. I guess the Red Skull brought him back, and he looks just he's like a clone, but he's evil.
Right. Okay.
And Bucky Cap fought him in a series of books during the Brubaker run.
Right.
But that's probably what they're going for. But I don't know. Are you interested in that? The Bucky and
oh yeah. Hell yeah, that's probably the one I'm looking forward to the most out of the new, from what I've seen so far. Not out of Mandalorian, of course, and really What If, but What If is a few years off from now. They're actually, I think that's not next summer, but the summer after.
Yeah.
So that's a far away. Also, quick thing: if you guys have Verizon Fios or Verizon on your phone, you get an extra year of Disney Plus for free on the arm. So even if you already ordered it, they will backpedal you and give you an extra year if you have either Fios or Verizon for your phone.
How do you get that?
You got to just go to Google and type in, Verizon.
Oh, how to do it. Okay.
Extra, because someone just put me onto it today, and it's legit. and I'm going to do that actually because I bought into the 3 years, and the guy was like, "No, you'll get a 4th year. They'll push you back and give you that extra year."
Yeah.
So, damn, man, that's great. At that case, they're looking to really just stomp the competition. They're going to be like I'm paying $4 a month now because I bought this over the summer, and most people paying like $6-7, and they're going to let this ride for like 2 or 3 years, and then they're going to be like $50 a month.
Sure. How'd you get the 3 years?
If you like ordered over the summer, you got 3 years for $140, so it came out to $4 a month.
Mm-hmm.
What about Android? I don't think if you have no, it has nothing to do with Android or Apple. You just have to have Verizon. You have to have a Verizon phone connection, not a Verizon phone, but like for instance, my phone is Sprint. I have Sprint phone service, so I'm beat for my phone. But I have FiOS in my house, so I'm not beat. So if you have Verizon service or if you have Verizon FiOS, you're good. To the best of my knowledge, that's how it was put to me, at least. Okay.
What's up at that Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order? That game came out.
Yeah, I haven't played it. Christmas is right around the corner, so we're kind of like at this point of the year where unless there's like a big collectible I need to get or something on pre-order that's coming out, which will probably be every goddamn Mezco figure for the last 6 months because they all love to drop in December. I'm pretty much off limits, and the kids are off limits to anything until Christmas drops.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
But, and yes, Rebels is also on there. Rebels and the X-Men 90s cartoon and the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. Those are 3 hugely big thumbs up. So go watch those if you haven't seen them already. Rebels is great, and the old X-Men cartoon, that's one of the best cartoons ever. So
I think I'll brush up on Rebels. I haven't watched Rebels.
You haven't even watched Rebels at all?
No, nothing.
First half of the first season, you got to slog through it a little bit. A little bit. It's good, but it's a little kiddie, and then it gets intense, and then it gets more intense. So by the time you're done with by the time you're at the halfway point to like the 3/4 point through the first season, it gets a little bit more adult and a little bit more serious, and there's more death in it, and obviously death off camera. It's like still a kid show, but
Hold on. Kev's Matrix says Midway movie was like 1942 Star Wars cool dog fights. Very cool. Yeah, man. I've been wanting to see that. That's what it looked like. Yeah, that's a true story too. Midway.
Yeah, I want to because Grayson actually wants to see that. He pointed that out to me, so I got to. We're gonna watch that together whenever we get a chance to. Disney.
Yeah, it's in theaters now.
Okay, so collectibles stuff that's been out because we haven't been live for 2 weeks. Baz, you want to run through like some Sideshow stuff or whatever the hell company is promoting their crap on Sideshow now? Let's see.
Let's look at some Sideshow while we can.
While we can, yeah, exactly. Chrome tab, boom.
How many people are in the chat? Do you know? I can't get a number.
We got 14 right now. We had 16. It's bouncing a little bit around. Hey, listen, if you're new to the chat, make sure to like the video and comment so we know you're here so you can become part of the family and stuff. New people pop on all the time. They don't say nothing. They pop out, and then they go, hey, I didn't know you did a show.
Join the Facebook group.
Yes, join the Facebook. There we go. Banners again. Bam. Just to put that up there once again. The Rebellion.
Okay. So Ray. Let's start with Ray. Ray and D.O., right? Is that his name? D.O.?
Ray and D-O.
That is the stupidest looking friggin' droid I've ever seen. Worse than the trash box droid.
Oh, I love the Gonk droid, bro. Since Mandalorian made me love that, just seeing him.
Yeah, he showed up too. I love him too. Yeah, this is the worst droid ever.
The face sculpt on this, based on these pictures, is not very good. From the neck down, I think the figure is amazing, but I don't think that looks like the actress. It's very realistic. I don't think it looks like the actress. However, on the Facebook groups, there are the guys, like Hot Toys will share like that guy actually painting it and sculpting it in hand. What he shows you from inside his studio, it's stellar, and it looks nothing like this. So I don't know if this is like an earlier version of the figure, and then they resculpted it and redid it, because whatever he has and whatever's on display at Secret Base is actually much better than this. Although I do really like this from the neck down. I think this is Rey's best look.
I love the white. The white, it's so pure white that she looks angelic.
Yeah, and I love her just juxtaposed against Kylo Ren. I'm trying to get the picture of them back to back. She looks good with the hood on. There we go. That's a great one. Let me see if I can.
That's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool looking. As far as I'm concerned. And then, obviously got a new Kylo Ren coming too. Not that I need a new one. I got the one from The Last Jedi. I'm fine with that. I don't need a crack.
It looks kind of cool with that red stuff, like the red glue, or whatever that is.
Stitched through the through the helmet. That is pretty cool. It reminds me of Liv Tyler. I don't know why. It reminds a lot of people of Liv Tyler. What we think of Rey? Where's the Rey double-bladed saber version? And I'm calling it now. That's your San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Check it out. I heard about that version, the double-bladed saber version. That this is a movie rumor, that is the actual real Rey, and this Rey, our Rey, is a clone.
What?
Yeah. So that's another rumor.
Wow, that would be crazy because that's like very Knights of the Old Republic-ish.
Yeah, it's cool. So it's not going to be it's not going to be the truth.
Yeah, probably.
But that would be cool though, right? Like the real Rey is actually
like all the stuff I like. I like Daisy Ridley so much. I'm kind of like every time I hear something new. Oh, is she going to be Shimmy Skywalker? Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, is she a clone? Oh, that sounds awesome. It's like I like the friggin' actress, man. So that's pretty.
I know you do so much that you'll excuse the second movie. The second movie should have explained to us, gave us something. So this way we understand the character. We know we have some depth to her. She's still a blank slate, and going into the third movie, I don't think that works.
This is the best face sculpt right here.
So, there you go. So now she's training. So obviously,
yeah. So there you go.
So Leia's training her. Oh, did you hear about that? What's her name? Princess Leia's brother. I mean, Carrie Fisher's brother said that. It was originally intended that Leia was the last Jedi. Like the third film would have revealed that she was actually the last Jedi, and it would have been, centered around her, like the other films were centered around. Like Force Awakens was centered around Han, Last Jedi Luke, and the last one would have been Leia.
That's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know though. I don't know if I heard that like she was going to be like lightsaber battling and stuff. I don't know if I would have liked that.
I would have loved that.
Yeah, I know, but look, you didn't like the way the lightsaber battle happened in Attack of the Clones with Christopher Lee, because it was all close-ups of an old man's face just twirling a lightsaber kind of in the background. You might have gotten that with Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, maybe.
But
still, like, come on, man. Leia's Jedi. This is stuff we dreamt of that was in the expanded universe. It would have been nice.
Yeah. Totally. But so there you go, 243. Here's my advice. If you guys really like this version of Rey, and I'm a shill for Sideshow now, pre-order it. Do I think it's going to sell out? No. So what I'm doing is I'm not going to pre-order it. I'm going to wait, because every new trilogy figure has been on sale or sold at some point for less.
It's going to drop.
It's going to drop in price. This figure is definitely dropping in price. So I would
tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, look, it is what it is. Other figures have dropped in price too from the original trilogy here and there, but
they look great though. Like I'm like really digging like what I'm seeing, but I gotta wait.
Yeah, no, I would wait too. I would even wait until after the movie. I would wait on this figure. If you really want this figure is a little bit pricey, but I think it's because you get Dio with it. I would just hold off for a deal on
Dio. Holy diver! You've been out too long in the midnight sea.
It should be Dio, right?
Now my gears are getting rusty.
All right, Baz. What do you think of this art print? And I want to ask you specifically a question after you answer that.
It's all right.
It's all right. Now, what did you think of this Jim Lee X-Men cover? I believe it's 251 when it originally came out.
The original, I don't really remember it in my mind's eye, but this looks a little too clean.
Okay. Now, I have an issue with the Sideshow art prints because to me they're a little too stylized. I actually really love the colors on this. I agree with Baz; it's a little too clean. It's a little too digitized looking. I feel as though sometimes their stuff is digitally rendered, like and colored too much. Now
look at Wolverine's thighs. Jesus Christ, he did not skip leg day.
Wolverine is not her butt. So, okay. So I'm just a fan. What was 268? My bad, 268. All right, there you go. That Rob Just a Fan earned a spot on tonight's show. That should be Beyonce next to Cap. All right. That being said, I absolutely love this cover. I love this X-Men cover. It's one of my favorite covers of all time. However,
Really?
do you get it? Yeah, dude, it's super iconic. Come on, Captain America, Wolverine, and Black Widow together, like for the first time, and it literally says that on the cover too. But it's also Jim Lee's art. I know you're not that big of a fan of Jim Lee. Do you, if you wanted this, wouldn't you just go and buy the original comic and maybe have it CGC'd or print of it and have it put up? Why would you get? Now, I'm not no knock on this guy because it is a little different. Wolverine is in the brown outfit on the other cover, and he's in his tiger outfit here, so it is a little different. But if you're gonna get something, wouldn't you get the original thing as opposed to this? Right? Danny Lee says I would prefer.
Especially Jim Lee's art is sketchy and it has a lot of cross hatching.
Right.
You know, and this just smooths it out. I mean,
it's too smooth.
Would you like it if it like Alex Ross did it? I mean,
yeah, they've done this too with like their other. There was the cover to X-Men #1. You know, the X-Men #1 covers that were all linked together, and they all made like with Magneto doing this stuff and the X-Men attacking him. Yeah. They did like a wall art of that too, of like all the covers connected in this guy's art style. I think it's this guy. And it's like, again, I was looking at it, and people were like, oh my God, it's amazing. I'm definitely getting this. And I'm like, why would you get this and not the original? I don't understand that. Knock against the guy's art because the guy's art is good, but why wouldn't you just get the original? I don't know. Unless you happen to like this guy's art more than Jim Lee's, then I have nothing to say about it.
Why'd you say I don't like Jim Lee? I like Jim Lee.
Well, I don't know.
Since when do I don't like Jim Lee? I just never read that era of X-Men with Jim Lee. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm more into like the Jim Lee, say, Wildcat stuff or even the Justice League shit.
Well, the Wildcat stuff wasn't that. No, that wasn't written by Alan Moore. That was a different artist at that point. Here's something that kind of I thought looked great. We saw, but it just finally went up for pre-order. However, at $525, this is a huge pass on at $525. I know we're not much statue guys here, but
$525.
Yeah, and the problem with it being $525 is that it's in 6th scale, so it's the size of a hot toy. Now there are other Sideshow premium format figures that are around $500, $550. You know, some of them are $600 that are like 23 inches tall. This thing is that double the size. This is the same price as a premium format, but only 12 inches tall. I don't know if they're paying a premium for what's his face's art because that's inspired by J. Scott Campbell. I'm not. I like it. I like the concept. I think it would look really cool and unique in a collection. However, not at that. If that price, I would just go and buy a premium format. If you were gonna, I know Rob Just a Fan is not a fan of statues. You know, I'm not a big statue guy either. But if you're gonna do it,
that's a great piece, though. That's a beautiful piece.
That's what I'm saying. It like looks nice. His art is nice. It's nice. And then you look at the price, especially since Tweeterhead statues, which I love the Tweeterhead statues.
Robert Just a Fan.
Doesn't even look like Zendaya. This guy's got all the stuff tonight. Wait, no, not LOL. There we go. The Tweeterhead statues are amazing, and they're $220 to $275, and they're the same size as this. So that's kind of like a little, I don't know, the dollar cost value, type thing going on in my head there. But whatever, it's still nice looking and it's nice to look at. So if you got the money, it'll look dope in your collection. They also did a head sculpt on that too. It used to be like his face sculpt was like different and stuff.
I know you don't like that Lady J, too anime.
Yeah, and I love Lady J too. I absolutely love Lady J. She's my favorite girl, G.I. Joe.
Like her more than friggin' Scarlet?
Yeah, I'm a Lady J guy, dude. I know that Scarlet and Duke kind of go together. I like Lady J and what's his face? I like Scarlet and oh, come on! I went to add you to the stream and
I can't compute that. Scarlet is the best.
Yeah, well,
dude,
you know me with girls with short dark hair, bro. I'm a Lady J guy, and I like Flint. I like Flint more than Duke as well. So, whatever. Yeah, man, I'm a Flint guy. F Flint. Rob just let's see. No.
Duke is freaking Captain America without the outfit, dude. What are you talking
I
about?
didn't see how I look. I don't like. I like him too. I just happen to like the other guy more. I can't like both and just say it's like saying I like you could like Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. I like both.
You have to think exactly the way I think, or there's a problem.
Listen,
that's it.
You're going as SJW, bro. Come on. All right, so moving right along.
I miss good GI Joe shit, man. They need to get a 6-inch line or something.
They really do. They really, really do.
Or just like put out some good like movies or comics. God damn it, man. Why do they half-ass it, GI Joe? Somebody take over that brand.
No, Hasbro won't release anything GI Joe because kids shouldn't be playing with terrorists. Now that's a new thing. That's a legit comment from a couple of years ago from Hasbro. They can't theoretically promote buying terrorist toys.
Hasbro are fucking terrorists.
So Rob Just a Fan. Here we go. I got all the winners tonight. Rob Just a Fan is getting a beer the next time I see him, which God.
I like Flint a bit more.
There you go.
You forgot the A. Asshole.
Ass on the Wonder Woman, although he likes them using Fishin, whatever.
I heard they doing Snake Eyes movie or something. Yeah, I vaguely heard something like that. And they casted an Asian guy as Snake Eyes. There was a little pushback on that.
Whatever, dude. You're never gonna see his face anyway, so who cares? And even if you do, it's like, I mean, I get it. It makes sense for him to be the American, and Storm Shadow has to be. And here's another unpopular opinion. You ready for this? As a kid, I always liked Storm Shadow more than Snake Eyes, even though I like Snake Eyes.
Storm Shadow's awesome. I don't care. Whatever.
Oh, that's okay. I get the pass. Like Storm Shadow's got a dope. I love the white.
Storm Shadow's so fucking cool, bro. I don't blame you.
The Wonder Woman is got a good head sculpt. She's gonna have zero articulation in the neck area. Just so everybody knows, I saw this in person at New York Comic Con. The body
she's got PMS, dude.
Yeah, she does. The body's nice. She's got good musculatureness, if that's even a word. However, her body is very pale. She's a very pale action figure in the body. So I don't know if they're using an updated thing here or something or other. When I saw her in person, there you go. That's what I saw in person. The body is very pale. Wonder Woman to me is from the Mediterranean. She should be at least a little tan. She should be me or Baz's complexion. So, gotta be
olive.
Little olive, yeah. So there you go. She doesn't come with much. The exclusive comes with the spear, and she's reining in. You ready for this? Drum roll, please. The hair sculpt is actually really nice on her, though. There's the drum. 255 smackaroos. Holy moly. She clocks in at $5, I believe, to $10 more than the hot toy version of Wonder Woman. I don't know. At that price, I don't know. It's cool. They shut Baz down completely, removing him, re-adding him. See if that works. There you go. Yes.
Hi.
So I'm getting a lot of passes on this. It's kind of rough when the price goes up that high.
And they didn't nail the booty.
Yeah, well, the hips look all right. I mean, from the front, but I don't know, man.
Didn't the freaking deluxe Wonder Woman from Justice League? Didn't she's like what 240?
Yeah, exactly.
230 something.
She
comes with way more stuff too. What the hell? We lost Rob. How am I? How am I the one that's live? This is his friggin' stream.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
How the hell was I left?
Are we still live? I hope we're still live.
Yeah, we're still live. I was by myself.
Yeah, I know. All by myself. Screen share. Go back to the Chrome tab. Wonder Woman. Share it up. All right, let's get off Wonder Woman. We've looked at that enough. Enough.
Getting sick of Wonder Woman.
Sick of one. I can't ever get sick of her, bro. I love her. I love her, man.
Whatever, man. Let's still a mirror. I'll definitely get. Did we look at that? The mirror figure?
Yes, you kind of posted about it, but we didn't look at it like this, though.
Oh, okay.
So she comes with 2 Hydro Man hands, which is pretty cool. You know, does she come with a beaten husband? She come with.
Yeah, they're putting out a petition to try to get her off the movie because
that's ridiculous. I'm not in favor of that either. I'm like, look, man, just keep it. You know,
she's great in the role. I don't care what the hell she does in her private life.
Yeah, you know, you can't promote this. We have to end her life. She looks great here. I think she looks her best here. I think that looks really nice. And
the underwater look.
Yeah, it looks like she's kind of floating underwater in that pose. That piece there.
I like the wine. The wine projectiles.
Yeah,
that looks great. Yeah, it's Mafex,
and it's clocking it at 95. That's about right with free shipping. So that's pretty good. I would say that's pretty damn good for a Mafex. Free shipping at 95. That's pretty good.
Comes out next year. So Aquaman is out right now.
The Mafex Aquaman.
Mafex Aquaman, but the what you call it, Black Manta comes out next year also. So
all right, I'm putting this up. It's $1,700. I think that this is absolutely crazy. And if you're only going to have one, sell off your entire collection and only have one piece, and you're an X-Men fan, here it is. It's a statue. It's by Iron Studios. It is absolutely massive, and it's the first part of 3 parts of a statue. Who are you getting? Get whoever you want. Get whoever you want, man. Oh yeah, Nightwing. That's cool. Okay, so this is the first part of a 3-part statue. And they're $1,700 a piece, I believe, which is just absolutely crazy. Some of the guys in Darth Castle are picking this up. I think that's just insane. It's only 1/10 scale. You can get each of the pieces individually, but you can't get Jubilee on her own. She only comes with the Sentinel in the deluxe package. So you can get Beast, Wolverine, Cyclops, and whatever else they decide to release singularly or the deluxe version. And Rogue.
I love how they positioned Wolverine like he's flying away from the
he's coming out of his stomach.
Because he's coming out of his stomach? Really?
Yeah, look.
Okay. That's cool.
Trying to get I know they do a close up. They have like this. That's like they're smashing through the mansion, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, gee.
There's your Beast shot.
There's me. There's Beast.
There you go. Wolverine popping out of the Sentinel's stomach, like
flying through. Yeah, that's awesome.
Pretty awesome. So I don't know. I'm not getting this. It is way, way too out of my wheelhouse. However, I do think it's absolutely stunning. And hey, look, if I was an even bigger X-Men fan and all I liked was X-Men and I was a Marvel guy, I would probably be like, oh, I'm selling off my collection to just have this 3-piece set, and I wouldn't even need anything else. But no,
that's it, right?
Stuff. Yeah. Well, look at the size of this thing, and by comparison, and then they have 2 other ones coming out that connect to this by the base. It all connects. And look at the size of this thing, man. Right now, there's a 6-foot human behind it. You know, this thing is massive. So, and there's 2 other ones coming out that are the same size. The other one has like Magneto in the middle controlling a Sentinel, like a Sentinel kind of like dead or like destroyed, disabled, and he's like using his Magneto powers. And there's a few other X-Men in that. And then the last piece is another Sentinel like busting through the mansion with like Colossus and Nightcrawler, I think, or some other shit going on.
Trevor McGuire writes, that Wolverine flying off into nowhere drives me nuts. Nuts in a good way or a bad way? I think it's cool.
Wolverine all triceptor. Waiting on a half-scale Sentinel someday like Crazy Deadpool half-scale release. Yeah, if they do it, that would be cool. They need to release like a new action figure type Sentinel that could like fit in with the Mezco figures and stuff, you know.
Have you off topic, have you checked out any Titan stuff at all?
No, I haven't. I've been so wrapped up in the Mandalorian and my job. I've been working days and nights, bouncing all over the damn place that I haven't had time to do any of the Titans, but I am catching up on it. I'm not giving up. I'll be able to probably buzz through.
Really cold up there.
Oh yeah, dude! It's been like it was on Wednesday or Thursday. It was 5 degrees. That's just insane.
Jeez.
That's like another level of
it got cold here too. It's like 78.
Again, if anybody sees us, yeah, I know 78. Woo! If anybody sees anything and they want us to look at it or give a close up, by all means, you got to let us know and be like, "Hey, could you look at that and talk about that?" And then we'll do that. Okay,
So what does
sorry,
the
nothing too
Mandalorian come with?
crazy.
Hold on, Hulk Girl.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This
She
is a
looks great.
dope preview format figure, bro. Look at this.
Great pose.
A great
Great
pose.
pose.
She looks dope. The wings are going to be huge. She's swinging the mace. She's got that whole battle thing going on. This kind of reminds me of the Kier statue that I was talking about like 2 weeks ago, where it's just straight power, like, you know? I don't know. I'm really digging this. I'm not that big of a Hawk Girl fan, so again, I'm probably not picking this up. Again, I have that
love the
connection with
Hawks,
character.
bro.
I love the Hawks too, but
You
this is like 25 inches tall, bro. It's huge.
You got to read Hulk World, bro.
Where
It's
they
kind
went
of like
the technological stuff. They went more technology with their
It's
stuff.
like the Dark Knight Returns version of Hawkman. It's like, you know, Hawkman gone 80s dark and gritty, you know. So, but this also like reminds me of like the animated series, you know, because they really gave her the mace and that was like her main weapon.
Yeah, no, it looks great. I love the outfit. Really like superhero-y. I like it. You know, they went total, and that's kind of. I think they kind of thought of that too when they maybe design this. Is that like, you know, the Hawk Girl that's on the front of the public's consciousness is going to be the Hawk Girl from the Justice League. Oh my God! Moment.
Oh yeah.
Bam! Awesome. Oh, he did it to you, right? Or you did it to him. Whatever. Little man's figuring out OMG moments in 2K19. Okay, so there you go. Hawk Girl.
Was that wrestling?
Yeah, the 2K19 game. It's man fun. Rancor statue coming out.
Oh, yo, what's up with that fine art print? Is that Swamp Thing? I have that.
Hold on, back up.
I bought that at the Florida SuperCon.
Really? It says here.
Yeah, I freaking
handcrafted cutout on Lakota paper and print on wood. Oh wow.
Yeah, I met the guy and I bought that from him. Holy shit.
So the print or the actual that actual version of the
that print on friggin' the looked up paper, whatever that is.
Wow, really? That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Oh shit, he made it onto Sideshow. Oh.
Wow, so you can get it and print on wood? Wait a second. Present Swamp Thing, art print. Okay. This DC Comics theme print will be limited to 100 pieces on paper and 100 pieces on wood. Okay, so you can get the wood framed or the paper framed. That's nice. That's pretty cool. I think both of them actually are pretty nice. I kind of like the way the paper one looks a little bit better, but I could see the wood one actually being pretty awesome as well.
It's a special kind of paper. It's like it looks like you could roll a friggin' blunt with it or something.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if it's no. I think I put it in the storage, but yeah. It's cool. I saw that and I was in love with it. The Swamp Thing show was on at the time too. So,
did they even finish that? Did they even get through all 10 episodes?
Yeah, they finished it, and it ends with the Floronic Man.
Oh,
he shows up. He looks great too. He looks sick, but the show's canceled. So,
right.
And it's only one season.
Here's an awesome statue that would have been more awesome had they just added a little. And I don't know it's a statue. All they had to do was put a little hair of articulation in the arm, and you could have had him holding up your Luke from and reenact that scene, your 6 scale Luke. But it's massive, and I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it's going to be over $1,000. Has to be. It's a Star Wars license, and it's that big. It's going to be over $1,000. But it is, look, it's the friggin' Rancor, and if you're a big Star Wars guy, I guess this is a must-have. If the whole thing is Star Wars, and you're a statue guy, then by all means. Extra expensive blunt. Trevor McGuire writes that's going up on the page.
Hulk Girl's mace power. She had like an electric mace. Something that had some sort of electrical current at the end of it. Carter Hall or Katar Hall. Katar Hall is the version of Hawkman that is from Thanagar. Carter Hall is the archaeologist from Earth that that's aware of his different lives, and actually Katar Hall is reincarnation. There's a really good Hawkman run done by Jeff Johns and Rob's favorite artist Rags Morales that you got to pick up if you're interested in Hawkman. It's really good.
Sorry, I had to get the cock out of my throat. Yeah, man. I like that version of Hawkman the best too. Egyptian stuff is dope. So you can see I'm going through with that. I like that reincarnated stuff. I think it's pretty awesome. I think that adds a bit of romance to his story too. The two of them constantly being reincarnated and having to find each other. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It makes for good bedside manner. Let's see. All right, Baz. So anything else going on? Anything else going on in the chat, guys, before we kind of put a pin in it here for this week? Because that's pretty much all I have.
Well, just watch out for we're rats on a sinking ship. YouTube's the sinking ship, and we're gonna just keep looking for dry land, and we're gonna keep making our stuff. And we may end up on Facebook, we may end up on other platforms, but we're not gonna stop.
Join
the Facebook page.
Yeah, join the Facebook page for updates. I may be going live there. I may be going live a little less here. I'm gonna finish out the year strong, because if this is gonna be our send off, we're gonna send it off the right way. What do you guys think of the Chronicle 1/6 Conan? What do I think of it? I think the head sculpt looks good. I think the body kind of looks a little whack. I like what he comes with. If I had to choose between that and the other version, I would go with the other version, but there is no other version, so I don't know what I'm talking about right now.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I don't know what I'm talking about either. That's never been on this page before, but I would have gone with that. However, for the price too at $250, I don't know. I would. It looks good. It looks really damn good, and it comes with the Thulsa Doom 2 snakes, which is pretty awesome.
We need to definitely do a Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker special episode. We got to try to get PJ on and
Nick Nack. That might be the last episode, dude. That comes out December 17th. So that might be the last Red Cup review live, ending with as Star Wars ends and Red Cup ends, or does it? So yeah, there's that. Did I ever review the Maju cases? No, I did not, because I haven't received them yet. The Maju cases aren't even going to get here till January. They take like 4 to 6 months to come in, because they all come in shipped on boat, and they all ship them so my Maju case might be waiting in like a Chinese warehouse, and then they all ship them on pallets together, and then the guys in California that are in charge of Maju case wait till everything comes in, and then they do a big purge, and then they do the cycle again. They take orders, and then they make you wait, and then there's a big purge again. That's how they run their business. I just got a reply, everybody. I just literally got a reply from Jang Bricks. Breaking news here. Okay, so Jang Bricks replied to me, who is a YouTuber who has like 2.5 million YouTube subscribers, and he does Legos. He's a Lego builder, and he went.
I saw his video. He's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So you saw his video. I commented under his video. He literally just this second messaged me. So I'm going to try to bring this up and see if I can bring it up and see if it doesn't knock me off here again. So I have to try and figure out how to open this. Settings. There we go.
Yeah, those Lego guys are really friggin' weird.
Yes, they are. They are very much. I don't know why it took me into settings here. Site settings, privacy and security. Nope, no good. Site settings, notifications. All right, I gotta take that off. He just got back to me, so I'm gonna see if I have a response on my page here, and we'll get right back to you guys with what he said, because I asked him specifically about what we were talking about earlier, and he has a better idea. Okay, yes. I wrote to him, what if you voluntarily demonetize or stop ads on your videos? Are you still in the crosshairs if you're not even able to monetize? Or is the FTC's focus based on ads only? That was my question to him. And he replied to me, this just came in now. Doesn't matter if you're monetized or not. Every video must be declared appropriately, which means monetization has nothing to do with this. So for those asking earlier, a lot of guys are like, I'm not even monetized. I have nothing to worry about. Yes, you do. The FTC will still find you after they go after the top guys, because this is what's going to happen. This channel doesn't have a lot of subscribers. We have a very good, tight-knit family here, which is wonderful. I'd rather have a few guys that I feel cool with than a bunch of guys that I never see or talk to. But what's going to happen is all the top dogs are going to run. So I was like, yo, let all the top dogs run. This is me with my, pride before a fall. You know what I'm saying? This is me last week. Let all these top guys bounce and leave. I'll just demonetize my channel on purpose, and I'll have everybody coming in watching Red Cup. Then what's going to happen? Yeah, Gray, I'm watching. What? One, two, yes. So what's going to happen is I was like, I'll just get everybody else's and everyone will leave, and that'll be it because people are lazy and they're not going to leave YouTube to go watch another streaming channel, to go to like Twitch or something, like fans in the family of the pages or whatever, other pages, fans and stuff. And then this came out. It doesn't matter who you are, because what's going to happen is that all the top guys are going to bounce, and then you're going to become the top fish, or you're going to become the mid-card guy that gets sniped. So you are not safe. If you have a video up, this goes for Baz too, because I know he talked periodically on his page. If you even have a video,
you have like 2 or 3 videos. Imagine I get hit.
Look, if you want to keep them, you could set them to private. You should be fine. If you set all your videos to private, and no one can see but you should be fine. I'm not going to get rid of the Red Cup page. This is what's going to happen here. Initially, Red Cup is going to go dark for not very long. You're still going to be able to get in touch with us on the Facebook page. You're still going to be able to get in touch with us through another means. Don't know what that other means yet. However, we're going to go dark for like the first quarter of the year, and the YouTube page is going to be gone. We're going to see how this plays out. There's a petition on the Facebook page that Nick Knack shared that has over 150,000 signatures already to get sent to the FCC for them to specifically look at adult action figure collectors. And we've been putting it out on the Facebook channels, and we've been tweeting it out. We're hoping that it gets enough steam where they could actually bring it to, it gets the attention of one of these guys at the FCC. Also, one of the guys that is in charge of the Fwoosh, which is a much bigger page than this is, lives in Washington, D.C., and is going to try to arrange a meeting with one of the heads of the FCC for this specific reason. So, again, this could be a big nothing burger, but we are going dark for a little while to see how it goes. We're not deleting any of the old videos, and we're just not going to be, you're not going to be able to search for Red Cup. All the videos are going to be private, but you're going to be able to find us elsewhere, and we will be able, we're not going away, folks. We're just not going to be here for the time being. Aren't we all weird? Yeah, and this goes for anything that we said earlier. This could be anything. Video game channels are on the chopping block. Toy channel, anything that would remotely interest a child under the age of 13. Anything. It could be you and your buddy fishing at a lake talking about an X-Men comic book, and the title could be Fishing Talking the X-Men, or Fishing Talking Comics. You're getting flagged. That's it. It's going to go right through their algorithm, and that's the way it's going to be. Is it going to be that intense initially? Are they going to be able to catch everybody automatically at front? Absolutely not. Some guys are going to skate under the radar, and eventually the house of cards is going to fall. Some people are going to benefit by saying, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right where I am, and this ain't going to affect me. And it might not. And then one day you might wake up with a lawsuit on your hands. So with no free toy reviews.
James Bill wrote, our video game channels on the chopping block too? Oh, forget it.
Yes, video game channel. Exactly. Video game channels are on the chopping block. Toy channel. Anything that would interest a kid. Comic books, guys that review movies. You talk about Marvel movies or Star Wars comics, or anything that has to do with anything a child will gravitate towards and think is cool. Right? So, man, it's...
You know who has to look out too? Like even people like Billy Tucci who are crowdfunding on YouTube.
Yeah. Yep.
Zombie Sabo.
Yeah. It could be... Again, we don't know what could be interesting to children. It could be horror stuff too, but horror stuff is really for adults. Well, my son's into, he thinks Jason and Freddy are cool. Would I let him watch a Nightmare on Elm Street movie at 8 years old? Absolutely not. But he thinks it's awesome, so he might watch that. And if he watches that and the YouTube algorithm doesn't pick it up, but the guys at the FCC do, and the FCC is specifically hiring a whole wing to look at this. They are asking for extra funds from the government to open up a new wing to have people sitting in a room looking for this specifically. So not only is YouTube going to have their own algorithm, the FCC is going to have theirs as well. Shooting fish in a barrel, everybody. This is the big collapse here. So somebody mentioned free toy reviews. Look, man, if you like what you like, you may have to support it. I'm just going to put that out there. You know, would I ever voluntarily rake the family over the coals? Absolutely not. But there are other things in the work that I will try my hardest to make it worthwhile for you guys to stick with us here.
McGuire, put that up.
This entire thing is such bullshit. Nick Neck's video really got me in the feels. Nick's next video really got everybody in the feels, bro.
I was depressed, bro. I was like, oh man, if I had a gun.
Pretty much free tarot every time. Look, watch Nick Neck's video. Just make sure you don't have a gun or a bottle of pills next to your laptop when you watch it. All right.
Because, I was freaking sad.
Keep subscribing. Keep liking the videos. Stay in the loop. Hit that notification bell. The notification bell might go away come the new year. Make sure you guys hit that bell so that if I impromptu saying like, guys, check this out over here. This is what we're doing. Me and Baz set this up. You guys know where to find us. We're going to have to kind of follow the leader a little bit, just for a little while until we get a home base and a thing in order. But I'm telling you guys, I'm trying my best to be Hannibal, A-Team Hannibal on this. And it may work out. It's getting late. It's 8:21. It's Saturday night. Go and watch the second episode of The Mandalorian. Subscribe, like, and share this video. Love you guys. We will see you next weekend.
Yo, Rob, watch Titans, bro. Get with it.
I know, man. Dude, it's the winter time. You know how my job is? It didn't even snow the other day, and they booked guys for 12-hour shifts. There was no snow in the forecast. It was just cold. Hold on. You got to go to Facebook. Facebook is going to be the next one on the chopping block. I'm telling you, because Facebook is with Instagram, and they run ads on there as well. I'm telling you that's going to be next. So Facebook is only be like, this is The Last Jedi. What's happening right now? All the YouTubers are on board that ship, and the FTC is the first order, following us slowly and taking out the little pods. And we're going to run to Facebook, and we're going to be in that little pigeonhole, and they're going to find us there, and they're going to have to wait for a Luke Skywalker character to come out and save us all while we escape to the next.
Who's our Rose Tico?
Who's the Luke? Who's our you? You're the Rose Tico.
Oh no.
Anyways, Edwin Diaz, Rob Just a Fan, Ryan stayed with us the whole time. Damn, man, it was great you stayed with us. James Belk. He's friggin' awesome. Guys, if you're going to join the Facebook page, post your collection up. You guys want to feel like you're part of a family once a week? Feel like you're a family during the week. Age restricting pages, doesn't matter. You restrict your age page, you're going to demonetize your channel, and then YouTube's going to come after you because they can't make money on you. That was a new clause that was written in this week. If we cannot make money on you, we will delete your channel. Put your channel on Pornhub. I should, right? That might be, listen, I can't really take the cat out of the bag yet.
Wait, the film cave, isn't that Kenny?
Yes, it is.
That's Kenny. Take care, Ken. Looking forward to seeing the movie, man.
Yes, we did not forget about that. We are totally looking forward to seeing the movie, and we will find a way to promote the movie when it does release. So take care. Brush your hair. Do all the things I said before. We will catch you next week. I'm reviewing this chick tomorrow right here. I'd like to review the Luke Skywalker one. However, PJ, Paradox Nerd, go subscribe to him too. He's also leaving YouTube. A lot of us are leaving, man. The whole Red Cup family, extended family, everyone's kind of dispersing. So we're trying to figure things out as it goes along. But you guys want to see a review of Crate Luke, go on his page because he beat me to it by like a month and a half. Love you guys. We will see you next week. Not the same time, same bat channel. Maybe Friday next week. We don't know. I will see you. Baz, stay with me, Baz. Don't go anywhere just yet. Yeah. And I'll catch you guys next week, man. See ya.
Blow your nose, Rob.
Yeah, blow your nose. Yeah, I know. I have a fucking head cold, so that's why I've been blowing my nose all night, too. I have a damn head cold.